excited to see you first of all.
All right, me too.
You've come to Chennai. சென்னைக்கு ஒரு நிறைய வருடங்களுக்கு அப்புறம் press meet பண்றதுக்கு வந்திருக்கீங்க.
Yes.
So how does that feel first?
Feels homecoming. It's like coming home.
All right.
Yeah.
And Brahmāstra, இந்த படம் வந்து ரொம்ப ஸ்பெஷலான ப்ராஜெக்ட் அப்படின்னு எல்லாருக்குமே தெரியும். But what did Ayan Mukherjee say that made you feel interested enough to be a part of this project?
When I speak, I'll talk. I'll give you.
Over to you, sir.
All right. Ellarkum vanakkam. Thank you for having me here. It is really like a homecoming. I started my career almost here in Chennai in my earlier days. Sorry, I'm speaking in English. My Tamil has become a little rusty, so let me speak in English. And one of my iconic films, Geetanjali, was done by a Tamil director, Maniratnam, who's been legendary. You all know that. And I have always been inspired by Tamil movies like Robo 1, Robo 2. They were very, very visionary movies at that time. And they went all over India, not all over India, all over the world. And they were appreciated. And as time moved on, the world started getting to become a smaller place. And Rajmouli sir's Bahubali broke all the barriers and went, not just the barriers, like she said, it broke all numbers. And then Bahubali 2 came, and Triple R came, and then KGF came from Kannada, and Vikram. Recently, Kamalji's Vikram, one of my favorite actors, Vikram, his film came, and it started breaking all records and all numbers. And now we have Brahmāstra coming in. And like she asked me what inspired me to do this film. I remember Ayan, like a little boy, coming home, and he had a comic book in his hand. And he came home, and I said, Ayan, what am I going to have in this film that you want me to do a role? And he said, sir, you just read this book. It was like a 20-page comic book, and it showed my character and what I'm doing in that film. I play a artist, or they call me an artist in that film, and I have the most powerful astra with me, called the Nandi Astra, and it has about the power of 1,000 bulls. And that fascinated me because I was always fascinated by Indian mythology, because I grew up with Indian mythology from my younger days, watching NTR Garu and my father NR all doing all the mythological films in my younger age. And that was imprinted in my mind. And finally, after almost so many years of career, I got an opportunity to do that. Which opportunity to do a film like that, which dealt with the Indian Vedas, Indian mythology.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm so happy to share our vision of Brahmāstram with you guys. All of you are somebody who come from a state which is so rich in culture, so rich in music, in the performing arts, and it's really my privilege to be here with all you guys. Brahmāstram's started for Ayan and myself in actually 2013. We were doing a film called Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, and I remember during one of the schedules in Manali, he came to me and said that, Ranbir, I have this idea of two friends, which was also before RRR, and he said that one has the power of fire and one has the power of water. Of course, that film didn't turn out the way he had thought that time, and it came to the way that you guys are seeing right now. But I have seen this boy, Ayan Mukherjee, from the age of 29, he's become a young man now, and he spent 10 years and every day of his life really working and dreaming this vision. And just to be a part of it, just to be a little soldier in his battle to achieve his vision has been such an honor and such a privilege for all of us involved in Brahmāstram. I've also had the opportunity to work with such legends like Mr. Amitabh Bachchan Nag sir, who today I can also call my friend, who has completely with open arms, accepted Ayan, Alia, myself, Amla ma'am, Nag sir, his children, everybody, and he's made us a part of his family. And I will always be so grateful for that. Never in my wildest dreams I thought that I would have this name, SS Rajamouli, on a poster with my face on it, and that is such a big privilege, sir. Thank you so much for this. To work with one of the best actors I've ever worked with, and have the good fortune of finally marrying her, Alia, somebody who I met on this film. Our romance started on this film. By the time this film got over, we are married and expecting a baby also. So you can really imagine how long this journey has been. So it's really an emotional moment for all of us concerned with Brahmāstra. We are here and we'll answer more questions coming from you. But thank you again from the bottom of my heart for supporting us and being here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ranveer. Thank you very much. We'll, of course, get the press to ask the entire team some questions, but you have some visuals for us, some very, very special visuals.
Yes, we have a special message from the real firecracker of Brahmāstra, and that is my favorite and all you guys' favorite. A small message from Alia.
Thank you, Ranveer. We'll get you back on stage in just a bit. இதுக்கு நீங்க 3D கிளிப்லாம் போட வேணாம்.
புது ரோல்ல வந்திருக்கேன். I'm as a presenter of Brahmāstram. Brahmāstram, one of the most awaited films of the year, one of the costliest films of the year. But வெறும் இயர்னு சொல்ல முடியாது, ஏன்னா இது ஒரு 7-8 வருஷமா பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. 7 years, 8 years. When did you start the journey? 2014. Okay, that's a long count. I'm not good at maths. Okay, so this many years back, Ayan has dreamt about creating a world that we have never seen before, the Astra verse. Creating these magnificent astras that we have learned in our scriptures, in our itihasas, in our Puranas, in our folklore. We have, as children, we heard about these astras, but never seen them in their splendor. That's what Ayan has dreamt. It's a long journey. He was ably supported by Karan Johar Avargal.
இது போன்று உங்களை சுற்றி நடக்கும் செய்திகளை நீங்கள் தெரிந்து கொள்ள சப்ஸ்கிரைப் செய்து பெல் ஐகானை கிளிக் செய்து எங்களோடு பயணியுங்கள். மறக்காமல் லைக், ஷேர், கமெண்ட் செய்யுங்கள்.